You see Otumfuo Osei Tutu go to stay in Kumasi and warn journalists. Otumfuo Osei Tutu, freedom guaranteed by 1992 Constitution is not absolute. That is what Otumfuo Osei Tutu is saying. Now, Otumfuo Osei Tutu, who is very learned, Otumfuo said to us, Sebio code school in our English meme, Sebio Sakotana Canada. Otumfuo said to us, Sebio Otiganaha, he knows the effect of good journalism. He knows the importance of the media. Today, because Otumfuo said to one way or the other is trying to force journalists to be part of a government's idea, it's not telling indirectly, warning journalists that you have freedom, but that freedom can be taken away from you. Why is Otumfuo Osei saying that? The reason why I have a problem with his statement is simple. The statement Otumfuo Osei made is an autocratic statement. The tendencies of Akufo-Addo, of Otumfuo helping Akufo-Addo to be a tyrant is there. You know why? Because when a journalist goes to Chechiman South to go cover an election, and soldiers and police come together to kill Ghanaians, and the journalist comes back to speak on it, and nobody acts, and the journalist now decide to speak on it more, use words for people to listen, to make sure the right thing is done. You cannot say that that journalist is abusing the power. You, Otumfuo Osei Tutu, with all due respect, you live in Ghana. You never spoke about Techiman South, how Ghanaians were shot dead. When you live in this country, when excavators are taken from citizens who have legitimately registered as small-scale miners, we see party executives, ministers, appointees speaking on camera, stealing people's wealth, people's money, their bank transactions. You sit there, you don't make a statement. Journalists go out there, put their lives on the line, come and speak on it. People like you with voices, shut up. You don't make a statement. You turn around to say the journalists have limits. Do you think that when you live in your own castle, when you live in your own palace, nana, manusi sumina so, na sebio obedience and ho, na se wanka, unya sure say to get to a time you cannot do anything. Se akorebiti menshia, na debia kutatuo, na otututuo no by heart, na nkofoba menshia beka just nana, ona na idea or mantem ha, or menshia ha, anopebia otututuo by heart, kasa chire no, na okasa oya dishia wonka, dakro or tamtuo no bebo utrimutuo. And this is what we are living with. Why haven't you made sure, say, all the pressing things that the journalists are speaking against, and these are not things that are shallow. These are not things people are making up. Where you're nyoma, Ghana for your what can one do? Then you turn around as a king to tell journalists that their freedom is limited, the constitution. Then it means you are supporting this criminality in Ghana, Nana. With all due respect to you, I respect you so much, but of late, it is beginning to look like you cannot put away your political cloth. In the first place, you are not even supposed to support a government that is what? Training journalists. Is that even real? How many of the things Nesu Ghana, Meno Kase, Nyama Ben Nesu Ghana, what can one sama ban wejai? Tell me, Otumfuo. With all due respect to you, I respect you so much. But sometimes you cannot hide your party affiliation. We don't care if you're MPP. We don't care if Akufo-Addo, your best friend, being president. What we care about is you speak like a leader. Don't speak like a political sycophant. Your position is huge. Your position is huge. If not the journalists who will bring out the scandals. Journalists brought PDS. You didn't speak. Because it is your Akufo-Addo who committed a crime. Journalists brought out a Mary. You did not speak because it is Akufo-Addo who is in power. Journalists talked about the criminalities, the killings. Journalists have put their lives on the line. Some have died. Some have been maimed. Some don't know whether to go home or not. You sat in Mensia. You enjoyed all the security. Today you turn around to tell them their powers are limited. Why didn't you support them when the crime was being reported? And these are the things that forces the people to revolt against every authority. It is important. Stop that, Nana. With all due respect, let the politicians do their politics. If you are not ready to speak truth to power, let the politicians do their politics. It is not forced to speak in favor of your party. That is not right. That is not right. You are limiting how you are limiting you see, the stool you occupy is not a small stool, with all due respect. And I'm so happy every day I brag and I tell people the Ashanti king is not some normal boy they went to pick. He's a learned man. He has lived in one of the best democracies. He understands the importance of journalism. He understands the role journalism plays in a democracy. He today is turning around to warn journalists whilst he knows the truth that has been reported. He has not even added his voice to one. What will make a king do that? A day in the Dormaahene, ayesa. If you were speaking on the matters, something would have happened. You never spoke on the matters. Even in your own territory, just so you have a bog Ghana photo, you didn't speak. I've been a tree to Ashanti regional minister, tree to a bantaman or boni patim to Kabato, or this shatter form. We should stop being selective. We should stop using the little power we have been given by the same people to intimidate them. The king of the Ashanti is now intimidating journalists. I'm saying this today. I'm saying you are intimidating journalists because you did not speak on the hard work of journalists in Ghana. You sat quietly because it is your friend who is committing crime, your friend who is killing, your friend who is abusing the democracy, the power we have given him. It is your friend and his family that is destroying Ghana. Today, you have the powers to tell journalists their limit. They know their limit. That is why they are doing their job to make sure nobody abuses it. Stop it, Nana. It is too early. We respect you and we want to keep that respect. Stop it. It is not going to help your seat. It is not going to help the kingdom. I expect you to use your seat, your kinship, your powers to advocate for development in the Ashanti region. I expect you to do that. I expect you to use that title you have to advocate for investors to come in, to advocate for a change. You don't sit there and intimidate journalists. When we wanted you to speak on the things journalists are bringing out, you were quiet. You did not speak on them. You cannot be an American Muslim. No. If you don't speak on the work the journalists have done, the exposés they've done on your friend's government, then do not try to intimidate them with the constitution. Because when we fail to implement what the constitution mandates us to do, when people go against the law, the same people, they will fail again to listen to people like you. It is very, very important, Obanyansafo, with all due respect. All right, let's move forward. Now see this, Otumfuo said to Kumasi gradually turning into a village, Dormaahene. Now when this is Suminaso, Otumfuo, Dormaahene, Kumasi is not turning, Kumasi is a village. Me bompire say ahemfo mu Kumasi nyina be come ntuma abo ano aka Otumfuo aka say ye kuro no ma time. It is a village. Die ne be ye ma ekuro we afa ne ntuma pa efra. It is not our job to intimidate journalists. It is a fact. We were in this country when the ministries, the lands ministries or whatever, drafted a law and showed to Otumfuo say nana embra da to oni ahemfo no so e wo say omudi mra so omendi mra so a embra no bebu abom. Otumfuo say to today threatening journalists. Otumfuo said to today saying say we need to respect the law. Said some of the laws in there it goes against the chiefs. The chiefs will not bow to the laws. How do you expect say the rule of law embra be ejuma? The rule of law, how does it work? When the chief, the king, sits in public and say, the laws the government has put together to protect our natural resources, some you don't want to follow it. You expect the young men and women to follow the law? It does not work like that. Let us all be honest here, my chiefs. Otumfuo manusi suminaso, no kura na mede ato bebi edano. No kura no, ena mede ato bebi edano. So when we pray kwa, men num pray kwa. When the issues come, when Techiman South come, when PDS come, when America comes, when disenfranchising of South people comes, when these crimes, corruption, when $2 million paid to Gabi comes, when the facts come and you are quiet on it, when the issues are coming, do not speak. With all due respect, I have no powers to shut you down, but I have the power to speak my mind. And my mind is to make sure we all Ghanaians are honest on the issues. Kumasi had time. Kumasi you cross it. enitina ende ye fi Kumasi du nkran a ye say ye nkurasefo ye ho apoto bibre ye ho fin ye kwan nyina say infutura boy ma ye ho fin ene na Asante regional minister kan ye o say entafo no ye de ho firi sremba e kire mo bedware ende Kumasi o say ye dware ansa na bankran the Ashanti regional minister ewo audio so o ka kire entafo say ansa na mo ba Kumasi memo on beba Asante memo no e kire dware omo omo bedru eye asafo market omo bedru eye oforikoma o se echi omo dware because omo ho aye mfuturo omo ho aye fin omo free kurase na eba ende Kumasi aye tan Kumasi aye fin ende ye kase ye konkran ye kire echi ye dware eno na wo se adwene ho se ahemfo eno na wo se adwene ho se nipa ye pese ye boa